Before I start, I want you to look at this and then be able to know the direction where this conversation is going to take today.
Abo be mwakubye gulo mwakubye batono mubakube tujja kukuba Bobi Wine ojja kudde wakawo nga tolaba BBC tajja kujja gende nalufenya njagala baleme kuta bakone tiyagasa kuyingire otuke wabwana bo busubi ne kano kakazi akaina amannyo g'okungulu akatuusi mbuno kagalafuka ledi kalinga ensonzi obo bonna ekabutitire mwenna abayimbi epasi nkulaba tujja kugano yimba gwe epasi tujja kukona empi waikibenda tujja bakona empi mwenna bapapeti bati boys epasi waikibenda mwenna obuyimbi muli ba bati boy.
I know that threatens you. It disturbs you. You just can't believe what you just watched. In simple terms, it is the true definition of hate speech. Very heartbreaking video that is making trends on social media. It is very heartbreaking that the person saying whatever that is said is donning in a t-shirt that has the photo of the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Tibuhaburwa Museveni. It is very wrong that it is very okay for this video to trend. And he speaks with a lot of confidence. His name is Olexas at Ismah, a sympathizer, a supporter, fanatic of the current government or the ruling party, the National Resistance Movement. In his words, he says, we are going to beat you up. We are going to silence you. And we are going to do in our means to make sure that you don't say a single word. He threatens to kill lives. And he says, because he belongs to the National Resistance Movement, whatever that means. But the danger in these words is the fact that so many people are quiet. As this continues to trend, so many people are quiet, and probably you could say it's only one person. But it's only one person that is doing the speaking. He's building trust and confidence in other people that will do the acting. Mr. President, this is wrong. This should be condemned. Mr. Government, this is wrong. The Secretary General of the National Resistance Movement, Justin Kaswe Lumumba, the chairperson of the NRM, this should be condemned. No one can say those words while donning a shirt that has a photo of the president and we go silent about it. He stretches it too far, talking about the family, threatening the family of a presidential candidate. That is the true definition of inciting violence. And as I've heard so many people being accused, dragged to courts of law, charged with inciting violence, this, said by Olexas at Ismah, is the true definition of inciting violence. And we should see him being charged over what he's saying. He's saying them in a very, very critical time, hard time, if I may say. Are we going to keep down, to sit down and be like it is okay? It is wrong, Mr. Government. It divides, it threatens, it incites and silences those voices. We are a democracy, much as we are not yet where we want to be. But we should be able to accept that this is violence because it is hate speech. It is inciting violence. Free speech should be able to allow divergent views that do not intend to spread hate and incite violence. It is very, very heartbreaking that so many people are keeping quiet about this. And you just cannot know where the direction we are headed. And for many of you that find it okay, more especially those ones that belong to a group that he comes from, that find it privileged to say so, woe to you, because you are barring this nation. The future of this nation is being put down by you because you are not condemning. You are not distancing yourself away from such voices, but you rather laugh at them and laugh with them. It is wrong. You do not include people, families of people, and talking about the children and wives.
Bakone tiyagasa kuyingire otukawa bwana bo busubi ne kano kakazi akaina amanyo go kungulu akatusi mbuno kagafu kale dikalinga ensonzi obo wonne tabutitire.
And think it is very okay for politics. It is wrong. All of us should condemn hate speech, and all of us should distance ourselves from people that incite violence, because that's not who we are, and that's not going to build this nation. It is time to define ourselves and define, like I said in the previous video, which route of our country we want us to take. Very wrong to laugh at this. That's what I looked at and I was disturbed. I can't believe. However, all hope is not lost. To you, a Ugandan that is watching from wherever you are, all hope is not lost. Do not mind about these petty, mean, and wrong voices. They sound too loud and subversive, but the good work of the good people sound much more louder. And let us not be distracted by these people. Let us continue putting our efforts in the nation building, in building a nation that we are going to be proud of. A nation that we shall be able to be proud that our children and our children's children will be able to live in. Continue the good work. Build and make sure you are not turned off by this. Let us stand firm to condemn. And I will request Alexas at Ismail, everywhere you are, I've had a time to interact with you, to come and say, I am sorry for what I said, because it was gross and it was wrong. I am Mordecai Mulisa, for God and my country.